Hey everyone, welcome back to AdoreR. Linda here, finally back with another video. Yeah, I've been doing the most last week. I didn't get to post. I have no excuses. It just did not happen. But coming to you today, happy Friday with another video. This is going to be my March wrap-up video. Yeah, I know we're on the second week of April. Well, this week, you just might well say this week is over with. And I'm finally doing a March wrap up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm doing the most. But anyway, let's get started. I hope you all out there are having a fantastic day today. And I'm just going to go over the books that I read in March. I read 8 books. So I think I did pretty good. I had to pat myself on the back. I read 8 books. 2 of them were my own and the rest of them were from the library. So I only have this book. I took the other books back to the library. So I'm going to go on my Goodreads account and pull up the book image of the other books. And while I'm on Goodreads, I'm gonna tell you what I rated the books. I'm not gonna go over them again. I'm just gonna tell you what I rated the books, and then we'll go on Goodreads here. I hope you can see and see what they rated. See how I compare to Goodreads. So first up, I had Elle James. And this is her Mission 6 series. I think it was 6 books in the series. And this was book number 5. And it Ways to Surrender. And what did I get? I rated Ways to Surrender. I gave it 3.5 stars. It was okay. It's nothing I want to go back and read again. This is just one of those action adventure books. And I'm not too into books where mostly it's just dealing with the 2 main characters. You know, they're on the run and you just dealing with those 2, and in these books like this, right, these small books like this, I don't think it's enough time for you to really get to invested in the characters. So I didn't really get invested in the characters, but I give it 3.5 stars. It was all right. So let's go on to Goodreads here and see what they gave it. Which were Ways to Surrender. I'm going to try to go on here and see. Oh my goodness, it says loading. Oh my goodness. What did they give it? Oh, Goodreads gave it 4.37 stars. I didn't see the four stars in this. I only gave it 3.5 stars. Well, I guess I was close. I just gave it 3.5. So yeah, it was all right. Nothing I want to read again. I hope you can see that. If you can't, right there, they gave it 4.37. And next I have this is book 6 in the Mission 6 series by Elle James, Minutes to Midnight. And I gave Minutes to Midnight, I also gave this 3.5 stars. It's another one, same thing. I like this one a little bit better. So maybe I should have gave this 3 stars and this one 3.5 stars, but I'm not going to change it. I'm still going to say 3.5 stars on this, but I like this a lot better. So I also gave this 3.5 stars, but it was kind of like the same scenario, except they were more, you had spent more time with them on base. In this one, it just started out like an action adventure, but this one you got to know the characters a little bit better, because they were on a base, but then, you know, the 2 main characters got separated from the main group and they were on their own trying to survive in the desert or whatever for a little while anyway. But like I said, I gave this 3.5 stars in this Mission 6 in the series, Minutes to Midnight by Elle James. Let's see what Goodreads gave it. Minutes to Midnight. Let's see what we got here. It's loading. They gave this one 4.6 stars. Minutes to Midnight. 6 Minutes to Midnight. So I guess they enjoyed this one more than they enjoyed this one. But I enjoyed this one better than the readers on Goodreads enjoyed this one. So my favorite out of these 2 was this one. And the favorite for Goodreads, they enjoyed this one more than the one that I like. Yeah, if you understand that. I'm going back and forth there for a minute. Just bear with me. And next up, I'll just show you the book on my Goodreads here. All the rest of these, I returned them to the library. I got, the next is going to be Touch of Red. I rated it 4. I think I just gave it 4 stars. And Goodreads rated it 4 stars. So we're good on that one. Almost. They gave it 4.17. I just rated it 4 stars. It was okay. I enjoyed it. Nothing I want to read. I don't think I want to read that again. I don't think so. I don't think there was anything that made me want to go back and read that again or purchase the book. Next up I have what is it? Let me see. The Girl in Times Square. Out of all the books I read, I really enjoyed The Girl in... I think I mentioned I had a love-hate relationship with that book. But I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4... I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I either gave it 4 stars or 4.5 stars. I can't remember. But look what Goodreads gave it. They didn't like it that much at all. They gave it 3.88. I tell you, it was a love-hate relationship. But the only reason I gave it 4 stars because I liked the main male character. I liked him, and after I got over some of the parts that were like, what? I got invested in the story. So I'm gonna stay with my 4 stars there. But they gave it 3.88. Yeah, they did not like that one too much. Next up I have, let's go with Ice here by Linda Howard. I think I gave it 3 stars. Let me see, can I find it here? It would have come up. I don't think it's going to come up. Come on now, where'd you go? Let's see, can I find it? Ice by Linda Howard. Just bear with me here. There it is right there. Let's see what they gave it. I gave it 3 stars. They gave it 3.44 stars. That's another one where it's an action adventure, and the 2 main character. You had the 2 main character and the 2 other. I guess you can call them main characters because they were like the bad guys were chasing to the 2, the man and the woman, the 2 main characters. It was okay. Like I said, I couldn't really get invested in the characters because you just didn't have time to really get to know them. So I gave it 3 stars, and Goodreads gave it 3.44 stars. Next up I have, let's see here, The Woman Left Behind. I gave this, what did I give this? Let me see. I'm looking on my paper here if I can find it. See what I gave. I gave it 4 stars. The Woman Left Behind. And Goodreads gave it, they gave it 4.9 stars. So we almost agree on that one. I liked it. It's nothing that I would want to read again. The characters, you had time to get invested in the character, but it was no special character in there that I really connected with. So I gave it 4 stars. It was a good read. I will recommend it. So some of you can check it out. And if you've read it, let me know what you thought about it. Linda Howard's The Woman Left Behind. I only gave it 4 stars. And next up I have Desperate Girls. Let's see, come up here. And this is by Laura Griffin. I think I gave this 4 stars too. Let me see. Let me look on my paper here. Because I can't remember if I can find it. Where did I put it? Where'd you go? Desperado. Desperate Girls. I gave it 4 stars. And Goodreads gave it 3.96 stars. I liked it a little bit better than they did. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I might read the second book. I enjoyed it enough to maybe continue like with the second book in the series. I don't know. But maybe I'll have to read the synopsis of the second book to see. But I'm a fan of Laura Griffin, so I will read another one of her books. I enjoyed the story. I gave it 4 stars, but it's nothing that I didn't really connect with the characters to really want to purchase this book. It just was a good read. And this is Desperate Girls, and this is book 1 in the Wolfe Security series. And let me tell you about and the Woman Left Behind, that was book 2 in the Go Team series. Now I don't want to go back and I don't think I want to go back and read any of this series. But I'm a fan of Linda Howard too. But with her romantic suspense, it's a hit and miss with me. I have kept some of her books, romantic suspense book, but most of her books are, those romantic suspense are a hit and miss for me. And I think I mentioned I only used to read her when she wrote for like Silhouette Romance and stuff like that. I really enjoy her just the romantic stories. But when she started writing romantic suspense, sometimes I can find a good one that I want to keep, that I really, really enjoy. And then sometimes it'd be like, no, I don't want to keep that. So yeah, it's a hit and miss with Linda Howard for me, with her romantic suspense. And I think that's all the books that I got from the library. Yeah, so let's go and this is my last book, what I read for March, and it's Pray. And this is Linda Howard. And I'm going to give this 3 stars. I was going to give it 3.5 stars, but the ending, this is another one. It started off good. I liked it. But then it got to the place where you're with the like main character. You don't have time to get really invested in the characters. To me, it was a quick read, a fast moving read, where you don't really have time to get invested in the characters. You had, like, this was on, I'll tell you a little bit about this one. This is on Angie Power and Dare Callahan. Angie and Dare, both of them own like a what they own, like a hunting business. They take people out to hunt. They're like in rural Colorado somewhere, and they take you out, like if you want to go hunting for deer or bears or whatever. And her and Dare can't get along because she was in the town before Dare showed up, and Dare showed up and opened the same kind of business that she had. And he started taking most of her customers, because, you know, people gravitate toward the guy more than a female who taking you out scouting and hunting and stuff like that. So she's pissed at him, and because he was trying to figure, why you mad at me or whatever. But that's why she's mad at him. But anyways, it started with her. So she's not getting, her business is slowly going down because she's not making a lot of money. So she decides to sell her house and move to another town where she can just start over again. But before she goes, she has to take some clients out hunting, and they want to hunt bear. And this is also dealing with a killer bear in here too. So when she takes the 2 guys out hunting, one of them ends up killing the other guy, and then he also tried to kill Angie. But Dare is out there too, doing his own thing. But he came out there to really keep an eye on her, because Angie knows she got this other. He's like a friend of Angie's. Well, he used to be a friend of her father, and he asked Dare to. He said he had a bad feeling about Angie going out along with these 2 guys, and he asked Dare to go out there and keep out. And Dare was like, "Look, I don't want to go out there, because look, she gonna be to cuss me out if I'm out here." She catch me out here spying on her, but he goes anyway. So once she gets in trouble, Dare shows up to cause he hears some and then you got it's raining. It started raining, and she's out there trying to run for her life, because, like I said, one of the guys end up shooting the other guy, and so she's on the, and he tried to kill Angie, so she's on the run for her life in the rain. It's muddy, and Dare is in his little, like, he built like a tree house or something in a tree for when he take hunters and stuff out. So he's up there sleeping or whatever, and then he hears this shot. So he gets up and try to go see what's going on, and he runs into Angie, and that's where he helps her. And it's all about them trying to survive out there, because it's a terrible storm, and you got flooding going on, and it just keeps raining. Then you got this bear that's killing people, because the bear ends when the guy, one of the guys that she took out there ends up shooting the other guy, and while he's shooting at Angie, the bear shows up, and that's why he don't ends up actually killing her, because she's hiding, and the bear shows up, so he don't have time to look for her, so he grabbed one of the horses and take off. So he's still out, the killer is still out there, and then you got to kill a bear. And you had a point of view from the bear. You had a point of view from the killer, the guy who shot one of the hunters who shot the other guy, and you got Angie and their point of view. So it was a lot going on, but it just did. And then at the end, I was going to give it 3.5 stars, but at the end, I think I mentioned, I like book with dialogue. Dialogue carries the book for me, because it moved quicker. I don't mind having a few what is it? How I want to say, descriptive narrative. I don't mind having a little bit of that, but I mostly like dialogue. And at the end, that what got me. They got at the end when Angie and Dare finally made it back to civilization. It was just like a quick wrap up. Like, they didn't talk or anything. Hold on, let me answer this phone. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. It was just like a quick wrap up here. Angie and Dare, they didn't really talk. It was just describing what they were doing. And it was insta lovey. If you don't like insta love, yeah, because at first she hated him, then all of a sudden you think you falling in love with this guy just because y'all stand together. You know, you're in this terrible situation and you're hanging together. I know emotion get involved, but you falling in love with this guy. You can have feeling for him, but don't you think you need to work on this relationship a little bit more before you talking about you falling in love? Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that, but I'm just gonna give this 3 stars. It's Linda Howard's Pray. Let's see what Goodreads gave it. See, can I find it on here right quick? And then I got a little small haul here. Yes. I had some more books come in that I had ordered. Let me see, can I find it here? Pray, P-R-E-Y. If I can get it. Oh my goodness, it done threw me out. Where did it go to? Let's try it again. P-R-E-Y. If I can bring it up. By Linda Howard. Let's see, can we get it to come up here? There it is right there. Let's see what they gave it. Sorry about that. I was like, I'm not computer literate. Yeah, it took me a while to even get a Kindle. So I gave it 3 stars. Goodreads gave it 3.74 stars. So I wasn't too far off, but yeah, it didn't do it for me. That one didn't work for me, so I won't be purchasing that either. And I wouldn't want to read it again. But that's it on my March wrap up. So let's get to the books that I've purchased. My little haul here, just a little small one. I got 2 historical romances. Yes, I was on Amazon. Don't get on Amazon. Yeah, I need to stay off of Amazon. And I ordered these off of Amazon. What is it? The used book section. The Amazon used book section. I forgot what they call it. But I got Julia Justice. I'm a big fan of Julia Justice. And this is called Rogue's Lady. I'll read you a little bit of this. Dangerously handsome, rakishly charming. William Taverner has never planned to settle down. Yet with his estate in ruins, his only hope is to wed an heiress. So, look at me, I'm putting words in here. To his dismay, the one woman who stirs him is a penniless musician's daughter. So when I heard that she was penniless and, you know, and he trying to find an heiress, so, you know, it's going to be some conflict there because, you know, he need money, but he in love with this woman who, a musician's daughter who you can't bring him anything to the can't bring any money to the relationship. Yeah, that sounded interesting, so I was like, let me check that out. And this is Julia Justice, Rogue's Lady. There's the picture there, and it's pretty thick, so I was like, okay, let's see when this was published. Let's see here. Is it here? 2007. So this was published in 2007, and let me see. It's all been up in the back. Let's see how many pages there. It's 379 pages, so that's pretty good. I like thick books. Next I have another Julia Justice, and this is called Convenient Proposal to the Lady. I think that's Convenient Proposal to the Lady by Julia Justice. And this is oh, this said Mill and Booms. I think they were Mill and Boom before they changed over to Harlequin. I think so. But if you can see Mill and Booms, I think they still, maybe they still publish as Mill and Booms over in England. Maybe, I'm not for sure. Don't give me, don't give me the line. So let's see when this was published. This was published in 2017. So I guess they're still doing business as Mill and Boons. Mill and Boone. And let's see how many pages in here. This is, how many pages? This is 363 pages. So let's read a little bit of this. Duty can also be pleasure. Lady Alyssa. I guess that's what she says. Her little saying here by Lady Alyssa. Duty can also be pleasure. When politician Benedict Tony set out to save Lady Alyssa from a nefarious plot, he never expected to find himself trapped in a compromising situation with the alluring lady. Now duty demands he propose and claim her as his bride. Tainted by his illegitimacy, Ben knows he can't give Alyssa the life of luxury she deserves, but if he can convince her to succumb to the undeniable heat between them, their convenient marriage might just lead to the love of a lifetime. So that sounded interesting. And maybe this is a series, because this said Hadley Hellions. So this is probably a series. So when I read this, I'll find out if this is part of a series, because I don't know what book this is in the series. So I will let you know. And that is book number 2 that I got from, that I purchased. I only purchased 3 books, so this is book 2. Julia Justice, Convenient Proposal to the Lady. And here is the last book, still in the package. I saved it just for today. So let's open it up. Maybe I can just tear it open. Yep, I don't need any scissors. I can just tear it on open. And I think I mentioned that I was going to purchase this. I've already read this and gave my review on it. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 stars. I'm a big fan of Lucy Score. If you haven't read any of her books, check it out. I really enjoy her writing style. The Worst Best Man by Lucy Score. Excellent book. I've been planning to purchase it, but I never did. So when I purchased these 2, I said, let me go ahead and get this too. The Worst Best Man. Lucy Score. Highly recommend it. And that's all I have for now. And it's a good and fat book. Like I said, I love thick books, especially if they're good. You know, if you get into a book and you really enjoy it, you want it to keep going. So yeah, this was excellent. So that's all I have for now. I'll be doing another video. I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll do my April TBR, and I'll do that tomorrow. So that's all I have for now. Until next time, people, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Bye.